All right, Avogadro's law is V1 over N1 equals V2 over N2. V is volume, N is moles of gas. The two variables that are being held constant here are pressure and temperature. Volume is proportional to moles of gas, which means if I increase the moles of gas in a sample, I increase its volume. Or if I decrease the moles of gas in a sample, I decrease its volume. If I were to graph volume and moles of gas, since they're directly related, I'm going to get a straight line, okay, which shows that there's a linear relationship or a direct relationship. Okay, let's take a look at one more thing really quick. If I have data points for volume and moles of gas, if I take those data points and I divide them out, meaning I'll take like volume versus moles, I'm going to get a constant value, or K. All right. Now, student exercise 6 says we've got a 4.8 liter sample. So my V1 is 4.8 liters, and it contains 0.22 moles of gas. How many additional moles of gas will be needed to obtain a volume of 6.4 liters? Okay. So now what you want to do is substitute all of those values into the equation, because your units for volume match. They are both liters. Your units for moles are both moles. So we're going to have 4.8 liters divided by 0.22 moles. So that equal to 6.4 liters all over N2. You want to cross multiply to solve for N2. So it's 4.8 times N2 equals 0.22 times 6.4. In order to solve for N2, you want to divide both sides by 4.8. And you're going to get N2 is equal to 0.29 moles. Now, ordinarily we'd be done, but this question asks you for how many additional moles would you have to add to the sample to obtain a volume of 6.4 liters. So that means you need to subtract. So you need to take N2 minus N1. So 0.29 minus 0.22 is 0.07. So the answer here is really 0.07 additional moles have to be added. Okay. If you're following sig figs, since there are two sig figs in each one of the numbers that I was given in the original problem, technically your answer should be 0.070. But since we subtracted, if you draw a line after the 0.22 and the 0.29, you're really only allowed to write the numbers to the left of the line. So let's not worry about sig figs too much here on this kind of a problem, because you don't have this kind of a problem in your homework. I make you stop right here. So here we're fine with sig figs. Okay. Now on your homework for Avogadro's law, it looks like this. Okay, so you're filling in the blanks at the top with the information that I gave you at the beginning of the video, and then down towards the bottom on numbers 4 through 7, you're simply calculating problems, and make sure your answers are to the proper number of sig figs, make sure your units are correct, and then on number 8 you're just drawing a quick graph, which I also drew at the beginning of the video.